Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection.
Good morning, Needham High School. I'm Elise Emlich.
And I'm Sydney Penny, and welcome to Needham High School News.
This Friday, February 5th at 7:30 p.m. is High Rock and Pollard Middle School's opening night of The Wizard of Oz. Tickets are $10 for students and adults, and the performance is in the Pollard Auditorium. If you can't make it, don't worry. You can see it again on Saturday the 6th at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday the 7th at 2 p.m. Come support the talented young actors, actresses, and techies of the Needham Middle Schools. It's a night you can't miss.
Let's hear from the one and only Claire Burns for an update from the Effervescent Student Council.
Hi everyone, my name is Claire Burns and I'm a junior class representative and executive vice president on Student Council. We are here to share more information about the homework over break policy, which is new this year. There seems to be confusion about what it means, so we want to clarify the policy. The spirit of the policy is for you to have a break from school during extended vacations. It is okay for a long-term assignment to span over a vacation period, but there should not be an expectation or requirement that work get done, although some students may choose to do that. Enough time should be allotted before and after they vacation to allow the students to complete the work during regular school days. This includes not having assessments on the 2 days returning from vacation. The expectations to the policy are that AP classes are exempt, and English classes can assign 2 nights worth of reading without a linked assignment. Thank you.
Elise,
Sydney.
have you ever wondered what goes on in the International Club? Who's in it? What do they do?
Very mysterious.
Well, luckily, Leanne is here to tell us more.
The International Club is a club for students with different backgrounds and different cultures, and we all sit around and talk about our countries or whatever. Miss Lannon is the leader. What's the other one?
Miss Egan.
So in the club, we just basically meet up, talk to each other, play games, and just learn more about each other and where we come from. We meet once a month, and this month on February 10th, we're having our Valentine's Day thing where we're gonna, everyone's bringing in chocolates or whatever, and anyone is welcome to come, so there's gonna be free chocolate, free cookies, free snacks or whatever. So come, anyone can just come, and that is it.
Thanks, Leanne. Today is our school's National History Day competition. Family members and students are welcome to view the exhibits, documentaries, websites, and plays at the open house tonight from 5 to 6 p.m. in the Media Center. It will also be open for guests tomorrow, February 5th, until 2 p.m. This year's theme is Exploration, Encounter, and Exchange, with topics ranging from the Opium Wars to Boston busing. Please come and support the scholarly sophomores and see the results of their hard work. Now let's go to Zach Kaplan for sports.
Sports.
Thanks, guys. Here's what happened last week in sports. The boys basketball team is 10-3 on the season. They lost to Norwood before beating Framingham last week. The girls are 6-8 after splitting versus Norwood and Framingham. They will host Weymouth and Braintree this week. The boys also qualified for a playoff berth with their 10th win. The girls hockey team is 11-1-2 after a pair of wins last week. They moved up to 5th in the latest hockey night in Boston poll. The boys team got their second win last week. Another big win, 7-1 over Norwood. A lot of different scores for the Rockets in that one. Both teams play Weymouth and Braintree this week. The boys and girls track teams swept Wellesley last week at interdivisionals. They had their Bay State Conference meet yesterday. The gymnastics team is 7-1 after wins over Walpole and Brookline last week. They will have their conference championships on Saturday. The boys swim team finished their regular season at 7-1 after splitting versus Brookline and Wellesley last week. They will have their conference championships they actually started yesterday. The wrestling team finished the season 6-6 and will have the Franklin Duels on Saturday. And finally, the ski team had the Ski East races at Ragged Mountain this past weekend. For the boys, there were 4 skiers who placed in the top 12 as the team finished 2nd overall. For the girls, Sophia Curd finished 3rd and the team finished 3rd overall. We have our player of the week, of course. This week's player from the boys basketball team is senior Carter Hildreth. Check out this basket from the big man who has lit up the court and broken ankles over the last couple of weeks for the Rockets. Carter Hildreth from downtown. A beautiful shot. That's all for sports. Be sure to check back in with us next week for more. For NHSN Sports, I'm Zach Kaplan.
Thanks, Zach. The entire nation celebrated Groundhog Day last Tuesday. We have 2 groundhog enthusiasts telling us more on the Garlic Clove.
So I guess there we have it. 6 more weeks of winter this year.
The Garlic Clove.
Thanks, Garlic Clove team.
Well, that's all for this week's beautiful broadcast.
Tune in next week for NHS News. That's all, NHS.
Elise,
Sydney.
have you ever wondered what goes on in the International Club? Who's in it? What do they do?
Very mysterious.
Well, luckily, Leanne is here to tell us more.
That's a great part.
Okay, oh man.